Hi, I'm Brook and I'm with the Recreation Services Department, and I'm here to talk with you about doing aqua fitness at home. The weather's beautiful and hopefully you're getting out in your backyard pool, so let's talk about what it takes to get a little bit of exercise on. So one of the first things you want to do is check your pool to make sure that it's safe, that your water's been tested and you've skimmed out leaves or animals that might have tried to swim in your pool overnight. Then the next thing you want to do is, because you're going to be exercising outside in the sun, you want to make sure you're protected. So I recommend a shirt, a hat, don't forget sunscreen, and do all of those normal sun safety items. The next thing you want to do is make sure you have all of your equipment ready. I recommend things that float. So I got a couple things from my house, and little water bottles are wonderful. You also want to make sure you've got water in one of these little bad boys so that you can hydrate yourself during your exercise. But I'll show you how you can use these to improve your exercise routine. Nothing's going to ruin your workout more than having to run into the house to get a charging cable for your phone or to find something that you needed in the middle of your workout. So if you can spend a few minutes before, think about what you're going to do, plan for it, and it's going to flow so much easier. I absolutely recommend having music for your workout. When we do exercise classes here with the city, we have wonderful speakers and sound systems, so if you can duplicate that at home, that's great. If it's a little portable speaker or if your patio's got a music setup, that's wonderful. Your phone, also good, or you could get headphones. I recommend waterproof ones if you want to use them more than once. So the next thing, now we're into it now, let's talk about exercising. So you want to pick a place that's safe. If you're not a good swimmer, maybe stay away from the deep end. And you can have a plan, you can have a whole routine scheduled, or you could make it up as you go along. We call that freestyling. So the first thing you want to do is warm up. I recommend, if you don't have a lot of creativity, just dance around. Just dance around, have fun, move your body. Get warm so that the blood starts to flow, the joints loosen up, and you're just getting into the spirit of what the next 15, 20, 3 hours of exercise is going to be like. I recommend starting with the big muscles first. After your warm-up and you're into your routine, I recommend exercising the big muscles first. For me, that's legs. So you could do running, you could do jumps, and I'll show you some things that work for me when I teach classes. After I've done exercising my legs, you can work on your arms, you could work on your core. There's no limit to the creativity you can have when you're doing your workouts. So another thing you may want to consider is, are you doing strength training or are you doing cardio? So I like to do cardio at the beginning of my workouts when I'm most enthusiastic, and then I can focus on my strength training and isolate those muscles and maybe do a little bit of crunches, get rid of my summer tummy. But I'll show you some ideas for how to do strength training and how to use things around you. So don't tell my wife, but I borrowed this from the basement. So you can use this, and again, it's totally empty. So it's at its most buoyant, which makes it the hardest for me to sink. If this is too hard for you, just put a little water in there. Just open it up, wash it first, otherwise for me, the pool would get a little soapy. But fill it with water and it's a lot easier. But not my first exercise day, so I'm gonna show you what it's like when it's full. Then you can do push-ups. You can just pull it down, 2 arms. You could do it with 1 arm to the side, 1 arm to the front. It really is up to you to be creative. So, and if you're not going to look foolish doing it, so please don't worry about that. Empty water bottles. Hopefully you have a ton of these around the house, right? You can put 1 in each hand, and now start to work on your arms. Again, same thing. You could even run with them, right? So when I do cardio, you could do running in place. You could do running in a circle. You could do jumping jacks. You could pretend you're skiing. Again, the only thing that's going to affect your workout is your creativity. If you can't think of what to do, call a friend. Maybe they've got some suggestions for you. You could even get really enthusiastic and try to do jumps. You could do side jumps. It really is entirely up to you. So I hope this has given you just a few ideas on how you could turn your backyard pool into a backyard fitness studio. Have a great workout.